My name is Kanbin, and today we're going to be focusing on rational numbers. Course outline. Today we're going to be doing rational numbers. In the next lesson, we're going to be doing the number line. Learning goals. To understand the concept of negative rational numbers, know how to judge whether a rational number is negative or positive. Knowing how to use positive and negative rational numbers to represent the value of opposite numbers. Able to classify rational numbers according to certain standards. As you observe the following pictures, experience the production and development of process of numbers. First, by counting and sorting the numbers, 1, 2, 3, and so on. And then, by the means no and vacancy, the number 0 was generated. Then, produced by dividing and measuring, fractions were formed. Can you use the elementary ways to represent the following? The picture on the left is positive 5 Celsius. The picture to the right is negative 5 Celsius. Use positive and negative numbers to represent quantities with opposite meanings. The smiley face is correct, which is equal plus 10 points. The frown face stands for wrong and is negative 10 points. And the face that has no expression means that they don't have an answer, a score of 0. As you can see, this is a table of 4 teams, and if they got the questions right or wrong. Use the numbers with plus and negative signs to indicate the scores of each team. For each question, try to complete the following table. Plus 10 equals add 10 more points. Negative 10 equals subtract 10 more points. 0 equals adding, subtracting 0 points. After you fill them in, it should be like this. Like 10, 1.2, 17, and so on. These kind of numbers are called positive numbers, for they are larger than 0. If you write a negative sign in front of a positive number, the number will become a negative number, such as negative 10, negative 3, so on. Which section do you think 0 falls into? Answer: 0 is not a positive number, nor negative. The picture below is the diagram of the Turpan Basin. Can you express its relationship with sea level in words? What does it mean? Mount Everest is 8,844.43 meters high, meters above sea level. And the Turpan Basin is 155 meters below sea level. The growth of the output value of the 4 private enterprises in Tangjiang Township in the first quarter of this year compared with the same period last year is as follows. What is the meaning of the data? The company name is at the top row. The growth rate is in the bottom row. What is the meaning of the data? The growth of flour mills and brick and tile factories is increasing, while the growth of oil mills and knitting factories is decreasing. Quantities with the opposite meaning: rise and fall, increase and decrease, income and expense, win and lose, advance and retreat, more or less, east and west, excess, defiancy, heavy and light. Use positive numbers and negative numbers to represent quantities with opposite meanings. If someone turns the turntable, if positive 5 turns means 5 turns in the counterclockwise direction, what does it mean when it turns 12 turns in the clockwise direction? 12 turns in the clockwise direction are recorded as minus 12 turns. In a certain table tennis quality test, A table tennis ball exceeding the standard quality by 0.02 grams is recorded as positive 0.02 grams. Then, what does 0.03 grams mean? Negative 0.03 grams indicates what the quality of the table tennis is lower than the standard quality of 0.03 grams. A certain rice packaging bag is marked net weight 10 kilograms, negative positive 150 grams. What does 10 kilograms positive negative 150 grams mean here? The standard quality test of each bag of rice should be 10 kilograms, but the actual weight of each bag of rice may be 150 gram error. That is, the net content of each bag of rice is at most 10 kilograms to 150 grams, and at least 10 kilograms minus 150 grams. What numbers have we learned? Please give a corresponding example. 1, 2, 3 are positive integers. 0 is 0. Negative 1, negative 2, and negative 3 are negative numbers, and 1/2 and 1/3 and 5.2 is positive fractions, and negative 1/5 and negative 5/6 and negative 3.5 are negative fractions. Classification of rational numbers. So rational numbers can be split into integers and fractions. Integers can be split into positive integers, 0, and negative integers. Fractions can be split into positive fractions, negative fractions, like 0.2, 1/2, 3, and 1/4. Negative fractions are like negative 1/2 and negative 0.3. Positive integers are like 1, 2, 3. 0 is 0. Negative integers is like negative 1, negative 2, negative 3. Decimals do not equal fractions. This is the 4 groups of rational numbers. Number 1, relativity. Positive numbers are relative to negative numbers, and integers are relative to fractions. Number 2, special 0. 0 is neither negative nor positive, but it is an integer. Multiple attributes. Number 3, multiple attributes. The same number may belong to multiple different sets. For example, 5 is both a positive number and an integer. Number 4, reminder. Fractions include terminating decimals and non-terminating. Lesson summary here is what we learned. If you write a negative sign in front of a positive number, that number turns into a negative number. Regularity, increasements, upward, forward, deposit, and addition is usually recorded as positive, while the opposite meanings are recorded as negative. There are 2 types of positive and negative rational numbers, fractions and integers. Decimals are usually converted into fractions, and those who can't are simply not considered as a rational number.